Yeah, what are we, this must be 10. I think it's 10.
47.
Feels like it.
Will this be in with another one?
No, I don't think. I think I'll end that last one off with where we were yesterday.
Oh, great. We didn't even do an outro.
Yeah, I know.
Rude.
Rude! Anyway, you get that on the big jobs. But today, we're going to sand the engine bay because we've run out of, well, we haven't got any parts yet, so. But we're going to order some parts. We got the, yeah, laugh it up.
Have a go at that tan. No, pull your hair out of the way. Put your head down. There we go. Look at the tan line on it. The poor thing. He was out painting today, out in the sun.
I know. First day back at work. Got to get my tan on. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, so sanding engine bay. And painting it, probably.
Yeah, mate.
We're going to worry about sanding it first.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you're pretty much up to date with everything else. So,
ordering a bell housing too. We're going to order a bell housing.
Tonight or tomorrow morning. Order our Castlemaine rod shop bell housing adapter for our GQ box to go to our Barra engine. So that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty keen for that. They're pretty reasonably priced too for the kit, $650. Not worried about a clutch or anything yet, or flywheel. We just want to get this motor sitting in there and mount it up.
Can you not lean on the windscreen? We don't want another broken window because of you.
Sorry, it's not much strength.
So, and then we aren't ordering a gearbox yet because I'm going down to Brisbane in a month.
No, we were going to go pick one up today. Yeah. We decided we might buy the bell housing first because it's sort of more important really for now.
We need the bell housing before we can put it there.
And the bell housing's dearer, that's why we just get that knocked out. But yeah, actually all of us are going to Brisbane pretty much the same time.
No, you're going a few weeks before us.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Oh, but then I'm sneaking in your car, aren't I?
Yeah, to the drifting.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably be sneaking in your car because Sarah doesn't want me to get on, so.
I don't know. We just got to sneak somewhere without.
Maybe we'll just sneak one of our wives in with the other wife, and we'll just go.
just don't say a word. Just get in the car, girl.
Yeah, but that would be good. I don't want to miss the what's it called?
Matsuri.
Matsuri, that's it. Drift event. That would be good.
Down at Queensland Raceway. Willowbank.
Yeah. So, but while we're down there, we'll probably end up picking up a box from the what do they call them?
Rockley Wholesale Auto Parts or something like that. Where we got the gassy motor from.
They need to change their name. That's too hard to remember.
Yeah.
It's almost like trying to remember Ruskin motor.
How about Rockley Wreckers?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a good ring to it too.
Rockley Auto Supplies. I like that.
Rockley Car Destroyer Parts People.
That's harder.
No.
Yeah. No, we should have just stopped it. Yeah.
Alright, come on.
So maybe if they're listening, you should change that name.
I'm Ryan. That's Luke. We're the Choker Travellers. Welcome.
Yes.
Good to be here.
We're pretty slack in that department, aren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah. So follow along. Make sure you've subscribed because that will help a lot. And like too, because that helps YouTube see us on the algorithm. But yeah, come along. We'll be sanding engine bays. Hello. So we didn't film much of the whole sanding process.
We didn't film any of the sanding process.
No. But I'm sure he's sick of seeing us sanding or grinding or something. So, but this is the product. This is where we're at with it. Come up alright. So we're just gonna. Well, I won't show you Ryan. So I'll just show you last.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we just sand it with some 80 just because there's some fairly deep deep surface rust and grooves and that we had to get down. But yeah, we're gonna wax and grease remove it, give it some etch primer over some of the bare metal stuff later or tomorrow when we get to it. Still got to pull off some of the gaskets for the slave cylinder and brake master cylinder and then give that a bit of a sand in there. But once we've put a bit of etch around, we've got a bit of seam sealer down in that corner, and I'm going to put a bit over the top here where we grinded off the seam sealer, the original stuff. and then throw a bit of bog down on here, but you'll see all of that in probably our next episode. But don't hold me to that, because you know what I'm like. I tell you what we're going to do, and then we don't do it. So
why don't you tell them we're putting the engine in tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to be driving this to Brisbane next week. But no, so that's where we're pulling it up tonight. Must be about 6 o'clock or something. So, and yeah, so here's when we start back onto it again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. So we'll be back into it tomorrow. So yeah, we'll show you where we get to then. We'll try a bit harder on our videoing. We were a bit over it today. We just want to do it. So. Yeah. And you don't want to see it, so I assume.
Just a couple of fat guys sanding it.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be getting to some fun stuff soon. Hopefully, we're gonna order some parts tonight, and yep, chase some stuff up in Brisbane in the next few weeks. So it'll get better. Just hang in there. But yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it there for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow or the following.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small.
Why?
Gotta be smart ass to get going, but probably smash my roof into it. Out of here, Bobby.
Alright, there she is. Look at that bad boy.
How's the damage from putting it in?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, because it's not my ute,
Yeah,
but I'd be pissed. I don't even know which one was it. It just blends in with all the rest, mate.
So it's there. those three.
Sorry, no, that was there.
No.
Yeah, that was there.
No, that wasn't there. Not that. No, not that.
Maybe that one was. One of them was.
It's all them, mate. It's all them. Those three.
Yeah.
That and that.
What are we going to do with you, mate? That was because you didn't hold it up for me. I took the whole one end myself.
What, was just a gear stick?
Yeah. What a pile of pus this thing is.
Hey?
What a pile of pus this thing is.
Oh, mate, that looks good. What do you reckon we try and get that linkage working?
Yeah, I'll pull it apart. I'll see what they're worth to buy, because it might even just be easier buying it by the time you free it up. Because all your boots are rooted and stuff, but we'll get a good second-hand one.
15 grain knots later.
Yeah, well, I didn't want it to move. I guess it wouldn't have, but because I'm pretty good at tying knots.
You've been talking real low.
Mate, I'm right here. If you can't hear me, this thing's getting smashed on the floor.
All right. Oh, what has it done now? Alright. Good treat. Engine crank is good.
Yes. This one might need some oil.
Whoa! I'm gonna went through me foot. But yeah. Really good.
Jeez, if you shift like that, we're breaking it for sure.
Yes, baby girl.
Welcome back.
Howdy, fellow human beings.
Yeah, the next day now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Since you'll see this. Actually, we went and picked up a gearbox, so that's what you'll see before this.
Oh, that was only yesterday.
It was, yeah. I know it feels so long ago, but yeah, we did a little. Probably didn't film as much as we should have, but it's only a rusty old gearbox. Today we're back to sanding the engine bay. So we picked a colour. It's not quite the same as the one we showed you. It's very similar.
We were gonna go with that XR6 colour, but now.
But anyway, we yeah. So we've sanded this. We're useless at this filming game, but
yeah,
we've sanded it again because we went 80 to start with just to get some of this rusty crap down.
You're just like in my crutch there, mate.
No, I'm putting.
Nah, mate.
Don't question how I feel.
Going, mate. Oh, don't. You don't want to get the ladies too excited.
But we've sanded it again now with 320 grit, just to smooth it out a little bit. But the colour we chose, we didn't really think it through very well because it's actually a 3-layered pearl. So first time any of us have painted a 3-layered pearl. I've done a little bit of painting.
I've never done many paintings. So it's the first time I've done any painting.
So it's going to be a bit of an experience, I'd have to say. So we can learn this together, I guess.
We just got it in spray cans just for the engine bay.
Yeah, because the outside we're probably not going to do a 3-layered pearl because it's going to get real big.
Oh, look at yours, mate. Don't.
Knock.
Yeah, mate, come on.
But yeah, that's where we're at. We're going to leave it there because I got to duck off for a minute.
I'm going to go nap.
Yeah, Ryan's got to have his midday nap. And yeah, we'll bring his back. Probably have a time lapse then too, to what we're doing. Show you the process. And yeah, see you soon.
Are we spraying the whole thing today? Like the whole elevator back?
Trying to.
See, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, man. Alright, toodaloo.
Bye. Just pretty myself up before I go on camera.
Alright, so huge time lapse. So we've just punched it through because I punched ahead because it's so much in it. We've as you can see, everything's sanded. Got all these little bits bogged. We've taped everything up, very dodgy like, but that's just the way we roll. Be good enough for what we're doing. So what I'm going to do now is all these bits I've bogged, I'm going to etch prime them. So all the anything bare metal, prime it all. Anything you suss of, prime it. Put etch primer on it. So that's what we're going to do right now, is etch prime it. Then we'll let that dry. We've put a bit of seam sealer in some spots as well, just to be sure. But yeah, so we'll edge prime it now, put it on time lapse, and we can start throwing some coats on. Because I don't know if we told you earlier, but we went with a what do they call it? Like a geez, what do they call it? Anyway, it's a pearl, like a 3-layered pearl or something. So just, I don't know how that's going to go, but we're going to give it a crack, because if it turns out, it should look awesome, which I really hope it does, because yeah, like I was saying, it's going to look absolutely awesome, with the pearl, and so it should, and then 2 coats of clear, so it's yeah, a base, 2 pearl coats, and then yeah, 2 clear coats. So it's going to be a bit of a process, but I'm pretty keen to get into it. So that's what we're going to do. I'll put you on time lapse. We'll see you in a minute. Alright, so we've got that etched. Like, it's not perfect. Yeah, you can pick it apart. It's not like, yeah, I could be as anal about it as I want, but yeah, we're not professionals at all. So we've etched it, and it looks pretty good. Like, yeah, not perfect by any means, but I think it's good enough to go bash around a burnout pad and crash into a retainer wall at the drift park. So it's yeah, it's coming along. So it's all etched. We're just going to let that dry for 20 minutes or whatever. Etch dries pretty quick, so you can pretty much hook straight in after about 15-20 minutes. Then our next step, we've got this so this is our undercut, orange undercoat. So with the pearl three coat pearl system, you got to actually undercoat. So the lighting's pretty crap in here now that the I've closed everything up, but we yeah, so the undercoat has to be the base coat of the pearl. So pearl, well, this pearl has a small amount of color pigment in it, but you have to put a base coat first. So we'll paint it all orange first, and then we'll start putting our first coat of pearl on, then our second coat of pearl, then we'll clear it. But yeah, so that's our next step, the undercoat. So we'll see how it goes. Like I was saying before, I've never done this, so we're just gonna give it a good old-fashioned crack and see what happens. So, but yeah, put you on time lapse anyway once we get started, and yeah, see you in a minute. Guys, we are pulling up for the day.
Well, he's done all the work.
That's where we got to. We did run out of paint, but we're going to buy a couple more tins tomorrow, or the following.
Show them that nice side over there, the one with the couple of coats on it.
And yeah, so we're going to do, so that's got what, one base coat, 2 top pearl coats, but we're going to go another coat on the whole thing, and then another full coat. So we got to finish the second coat on the rest of it, and then one full and then just clear it. So, and it's looking amazing already. So
whoa, yeah, very bright. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, so, but that's it, we're going to call it a day, because this is going to go flat. So, well, yeah, we'll be back into it. This isn't the end of this video, so we will see you on the next section. Alright guys, how are we? We're back at it. Well, I'm back at it. Ryan's at work today, so yeah, I just had to pick up some more paint this morning, so we did a bit of running around. Got some more pearl, because it absolutely chews through it. So yeah, we'll lay down some more pearl and hopefully get a chance to put some clear on today as well, so we get the full effect of what it's going to look like later on. So pretty excited to get into it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to jump right in and yeah, I'll take you across to a time lapse. Alright, so that's geez, I reckon that's our second coat of pearl. I think they might have given us the wrong paint yesterday, to be honest, because this is completely different. I'm pretty sure this is the pearl and we've just been putting base coats on, honestly. So which is a bit frustrating because it's not cheap, but I've run out again, so I've got to duck back down, pick up some more paint. That's sort of where we've got it so far. It's yeah, it's much nicer today. You can definitely see the pearl, but we've missed that. We've run out just as we couldn't do that guard. So we've got all the firewall, this side, the front here, all sort of finished up. So I'll go get another tin, finish that off, and hopefully we can start clearing after that. So yeah, anyway, we'll go do that because I want to get this done, so I'm going to rush off now and see you in a bit. Alright, we're back. Got it. And they gave it to me for free. Bloody legends of that. So we just go to, now what is it called? Do a quick Google. Wholesale Paint Group. I just want to get it right. Yeah, didn't want to guess the name wrong because that's what I would do usually. But yeah, just wanted to say big thanks. It's not much, like 35 bucks or something, but yeah, it's nice of them. Any little saving is a good saving. So, but yeah, I'm going to jump back into it and get this last little section done, and just probably blow over a couple little bits with some the extra. And then we can start clearing, which will be great because that's where it really pops. So I'm pretty excited to get that part of it done. So we'll put you on a time lapse and we'll see you in a sec. Alright, there we go. I'm going to be real brief because I'm going to get high as a kite in here. But that's our finished product. That's fully cleared, and I've just noticed I probably could clear. Probably just use a smidge more clear over here. Yeah, much nicer. Yeah, so that's a hell of a bloody job. That's what, so 1 coat of etch, 1 coat of orange base, 3 coats of pearl, 2 coats of clear, and 2 days to do it. But I think it's worth it. It come up absolutely fantastic. One thing I can recommend, we didn't take heaps of time prepping this. We like, for us this is just like a bit of a race truck more than a show quality car. But if you're gonna go to all this effort of a pearl, which we didn't plan on it, but it just worked out that way, prep work. Like we sanded an 80 because of a bit of rust, like surface rust. Then we went to a 320. I would 100% go 400 and then a 600 over that. For the like the one reason is just the little sand marks. Like even now I can just see a few little bits where we probably could have put a bit more effort into sanding out some of those deeper sand marks previously. But other than that, I'm super happy, super happy with that. But yeah, that's going to end it, I think, for the engine bay episode, or painting the engine bay episode, I should say. So thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. We'd love if you could subscribe. if you haven't already. Yeah, we're super pumped with everybody's enthusiasm and excitement for us and the channel, and yeah, hopefully we can keep growing it for you guys, and yeah, get this project finished so we can start getting out there ripping a skid for you and having a good time. But thanks again for watching. Yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay chunky too. Ryan will kill me if I don't say that.